to our channel. So today's video, you guys are going to be seeing our baby on 3D for the first time ever, and I'm also going to be giving you guys a pregnancy update. I feel like I haven't done a pregnancy update at all this pregnancy. If I did, I probably did like one video in the beginning, but you know, a lot has happened. 8 months pregnant currently, so I'm like, you know what, it's time to give them a pregnancy update. It's been a really long time. So I'm about to pop in a few weeks, so I wanted to make a video to remember what I was going through in the pregnancy. So we had a 3D ultrasound done this weekend that passed, and everything went very good. She is such a happy and active baby, it's crazy. In the ultrasound, like, she was smiling, you know, putting her fingers in her mouth, kicking, you know, she was very active, and it was really fun seeing her. It was such a big difference compared to Alejandra's ultrasound. This time we decided to do it a little further along, so I did it with 32 weeks, and it was really good. It was really good. She has hair, you can see like the little hair in the ultrasound. She is weighing around 5 pounds, which is big baby. She still has a few more weeks of getting fat, because that's what they do at the end. So let's see how much she weighs. If you guys know, Alejandra was a huge baby. She was 9 pounds 15 ounces, so 1 more ounce, and she was a 10-pound baby, so that's crazy. I don't even know what to expect. I think me and Alejandra just make big babies. So the ultrasound footage, let's not even talk about that. I'm gonna put you guys a little clip here, and then I'll insert pictures, because we had a full-on video, and yesterday I deleted it by accident when we were deleting clips from the camera because we didn't have enough space. I deleted the clip by accident, so we only have like a small footage, and then I'm gonna insert pictures so you guys could see who you think she looks like, and then I'll come back and tell you guys my opinion on who I think she looks like. So here's the clip.
Whenever I'm off to find a sunset, a flavor of a memory, whenever all the stars above are shining, then I know I'll never be alone. Wherever all my wishes may be heading, a part of us will never leave.
Believe it or not, I think I made twins. I think she looks just like Alejandra when Alejandra was born. I'm gonna put a picture of the ultrasound, and then I'm gonna put a picture of Alejandra recently born, so you guys could compare and tell me your opinion in the comment section. I really think she looks like Alejandra. I think her nose is gonna be a little bit different, and her eyes, I think they're gonna be a little bigger than Alejandra, but basically they look a lot alike, at least in the ultrasound and newborn pictures. So we will find out in a few weeks when she's born. I'm so excited to meet her. Like, it's crazy. It's starting to feel like real. This pregnancy has been very like weird compared to Alejandra's pregnancy. I haven't really like sat down and enjoyed it. So many things going on. So yeah, I'm very excited to meet her. She'll be here in like 5 weeks. So yeah. So that's the ultrasound. You know, give me your opinion. Who do you think she looks like? Do you think she looks more like me? Do you think she looks more like Alejandro? Do you think she looks like Alejandra? Or, you know, like whatever, she doesn't look like any of us. And that's for the 3D ultrasound. Now I'm gonna give you guys a pregnancy update starting from month 7, which is 28 weeks, entering the 3rd trimester. I'm gonna do it from there, because if not, we're gonna be here forever, and it's like the most recent that I've, you know, gone through, so it makes sense to start from there. All right, so I have my little notebook right here. This is the same notebook I used for Alejandra's pregnancy update. This is Alejandra's, and then this is baby number 2. Almost said her name. But yeah, so I'm gonna like tell you guys, like I have it written down, but I'm gonna give you guys like more details and stuff. So 7 months, super active baby. Let's not even get started with that. Like, I'm telling you, this girl wakes me up in the middle of the night, like big time, with her kicks. Like, I never felt Alejandra kick that much, so this is like a huge shock for me. I'm like, girl, where do you get your energy from? Like 2-3 in the morning, she wakes me up kicking and kicking and kicking. I feel her a lot throughout the day. She kicks very hard, like like very hard, but I love it. I love feeling her kicks. That way I know that she's good, because with Alejandra it was the opposite. I had to go to the hospital every now and then because I wouldn't feel her. So I'm glad that she doesn't do that, that she's an active baby. I'm having so much heartburn ever since month 7. You know, I was having heartburn especially at night when I would go sleep. It was very hard. Like, I couldn't lay back, and I started reading online, like, you know, things to help me out. So I started drinking Tums, and that would work out for me, but I couldn't lay back. And then I started reading that you can lay down 2 hours after you eat, so you know, to prevent it from happening, or you know, for it to be less strong. So I started doing that, and that seemed to work out for month 7. And yeah, I've gained, okay, so month 7 I've gained around 20 pounds, which is pretty good compared to my last pregnancy. I know the average is like 20-30 pounds throughout the pregnancy. Every woman is different, but month 7 I had gained around 20 pounds. I took the diabetes test and I failed the first one, so I had to retake the 3-hour one, which was a pain in the butt. It was terrible, you know. That's not even talking about it. I almost had like I almost fainted from the amount of time that they don't let you eat, and I had to drive home. It was crazy. It was ridiculous, but thank God I passed the 3-hour test, so I am not diabetic. What else? I haven't gotten any stretch marks for this pregnancy. I have a bunch of stretch marks from my previous pregnancy with Alejandra, but this pregnancy I haven't gotten them. And with Alejandra I got them like way in the end, like when I was like 37 weeks. So I don't know if they're gonna pop up like later on, or I'm just not gonna get any new, or maybe there is new ones and they're like blended in with my old ones. I don't know, but I haven't put any oil, any cream, or nothing like that, because I wasted so much money on creams, oils, lotions, everything with Alejandra to not get stretch marks, and they came up at the end. My belly was huge, so there was literally no way to prevent it. My belly started to itch here and there, so that means your skin is stretching, but it hasn't itched in a while. So that was month 7. I had a huge fall in month 7. You guys saw the video. If you didn't, you know, it's in my channel. I think it's like 2 or 3 videos back. But yeah, I had a huge fall, huge scare, had to go to the hospital. It was a whole deal because I slipped while cleaning, and ever since then I am not allowed to clean in this house. My mom comes over to clean with my sister, and yeah, I'm just trying to prevent from falling again, because it was very scary. And luckily I didn't get a bruise or anything from that fall, which is pretty crazy to me. Okay, so now I started getting a lot of pelvic pain, where it gets to the point that there's times in the day that I could barely walk, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I wish I was being dramatic. I'm the last person in the world to complain, and I hate it. Like, it's so bad. Like, the pain is really bad. Like, from 1 through 10, it's like 10. It's really bad. Pelvic pain is killing me. My back is killing me. I feel like it has to do a lot with carrying Alejandra. I try not to carry her, but you know, there's points that I have to carry her, like taking her out of the crib or putting her in her high chair to eat. You know, Alejandro helps me, or anyone that's here helps me, but I'm home alone with her most of the time, so I have to carry her, and it's hard. And I feel like that has affected me a lot, like trying to like keep myself going, and my body is just like, no, like that's it. You need to slow down. Like I want to do more things and my body just doesn't allow me to do it. It's pretty bad. The doctor said that the baby was measuring like right on track, that she's not like bigger or smaller, like she's right on her, you know, path or whatever, like she's measuring good, and she's head down, so she's ready to come, but you know, she's still holding on a few more weeks. And yeah, that's month 7. Now month 8, which is where I'm at right now, it's kind of the same thing, except for the heartburn has gotten like 10 times worse. I've been drinking tons and it doesn't work. Tried taking other medicines that the doctor like allows you to drink while you're pregnant. It works for like a few like minutes and then it goes back, and it's usually like, I've been having the past 2 weeks have been really hard with the heartburn. And then yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and I mentioned it to the doctor. I was like, hey, like it doesn't go away, like I don't know what to do. So she recommended me to try Pepcid, which is safe to take during pregnancy, and I took one yesterday and it helped a lot. I also have been drinking a glass of milk, which it helps me like instantly, like the minute I take it, that's it, it goes away for like at least 2 hours. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Drinking milk to avoid the heartburn, and I'm trying Pepcid. I haven't taken it today because I haven't had that much heartburn. So yeah, that's that. My pelvic pain is still on point. My back is it's really bad, but I'm hanging in there trying to like make it work. And I've also come to the conclusion that I'm gonna have to put Alejandra in daycare, which breaks my heart. We went to see the daycare that we were interested in, and we went in January. It's March and I still haven't filled out the papers. I feel so bad like letting her go to daycare because I want to keep her here with me, but I feel like I won't be able to handle a newborn and a toddler, especially I'm having a C-section, so I'm not going to be able to carry her. So how am I gonna be running around with a C-section like when everybody's at work? So it's come to the conclusion that I'm gonna have to put her in daycare. So I've decided to put her in daycare now, so she can start getting like used to it. Put her like a few hours a day, and then eventually transition her to go like 5 or 6 hours a day when her baby sister is here. So that's what me and Alejandro have decided to do. So I'm gonna fill out the papers hopefully today. Hopefully, you know, my mom guilt doesn't get to me and lets me fill out the papers, and hopefully she's starting like next week. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. It's been really hard because, you know, I feel like I'm like, you know, like I don't know, like it's very hard, like I don't know how to explain it. Like the mom guilt is real. So that's that. I went to the hospital last week. I was throwing up everything that I was eating. So I'm talking about like water. I couldn't keep down water. I tried to take Pedialyte, Gatorade, nothing. Everything that I would eat and drink, I would throw up. So I started throwing up like at 2 p.m. and then it was like 5ish. I already thrown up like 3 or 4 times. So I called my OB. She's like, hey, if you keep throwing up, you're gonna have to go to the hospital, but go buy Pedialyte and Gatorade. Maybe, you know, you could keep that down and you won't have to go, but you gotta stay hydrated, because if you are not hydrated, you're gonna end up going into labor because of the contractions, because of your dehydrated. So I was like, okay. Alejandro went, bought me Pedialyte, Gatorade. I was good for like 2 hours. I was like, yes, I think, you know, I'm gonna start keeping down liquids at least. And then I was laying down on the couch, boom, I threw up all over myself. It was disgusting. So I ended up going to the hospital like at 10, and I got discharged like at 6 in the morning. I was there all night. I was dehydrated, so dehydrated, like they couldn't put an IV through my veins. Like it was so hard. The woman was like shaking my hand for the blood to come out. It wouldn't come out. I had to get COVID tested in the hospital too, because they thought I had COVID because of throwing up, and I had diarrhea as well. So they were like, you know, you have to get COVID tested first and then we'll go from there. So I didn't have COVID. It ended up being like a stomach bug, or like, you know, I had food poisoning because it was just like throwing up. So yeah, I was there for a while. They gave me something to drink and I threw it up. So then they're like, you know what, that's it, you're going on your IV. And then when I finished my IV, that was when I got discharged, I started having a bunch of contractions and they had to check me to see if I was dilating, and I wasn't, thank God. My cervix is already like soft, so I'm already like ephased or whatever they call it. And yeah, so that's that. She's like, just take care of yourself. Hopefully you keep your baby in for like 2 or 3 more weeks, and hopefully your water doesn't break. She was scaring me. I was like, girl, you know, I'm trying to keep this baby in the most I can, at least to make it to like full term. And if everything goes good, she should be here mid-April. But yeah, baby should be here very soon. I'm having contractions like here and there, nothing serious, they go away. Having like period-like cramps, doctor said everything is good unless they are consistent. It's nothing to worry about, so that's what we're doing. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I feel like I've been talking forever. But yeah, that's my pregnancy update. You guys saw the baby already. I can't wait to see her chunky cheeks. So we should have a baby very soon. And baby shower update, I'm not gonna be throwing a baby shower like I did with Alejandra because of COVID, obviously. So we decided to do a drive-by baby shower, and that's gonna be this weekend, hopefully. I picked to do it on Saturday, and guess what? Saturday is the only day that's gonna be 80% of rain. So we're just waiting to see if later on this week it goes away, because sometimes the weather is wrong, like the weather app thing. So praying to God that it changes, because the one thing that we could do in the pregnancy is a drive-by, and it's probably gonna rain, so probably gonna have to postpone it or change it. I don't know, we shall see. So if everything goes good, you guys are gonna see a drive-by baby shower. I'm gonna show you guys just like I recorded for Alejandra. I'm obviously gonna record for this baby. A lot of you guys are asking for name reveal. We haven't decided if we're gonna do a name reveal or if we're gonna like reveal it when she's born, so we could introduce you guys to her with her name. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I've gained like 27 pounds, and I still got like 5 weeks to go. So let's see. With Alejandra's pregnancy, I gained 60 pounds. So this time I'm off to a better start. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Maybe I'll do another pregnancy update before I pop. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, till the next one. Bye, guys.